The Battle of Agincourt is one of the most iconic battles in British history, and this year the Solent area are celebrating its 600th anniversary. Last weekend, the University of Southampton hosted the Agincourt Conference, where leading academics from around the world came to talk about the Battle of Agincourt and the 100 Years' War.
It means something because it stands really for the strength of the English archer, for the valour, for the fame of English arms in Europe. And so not only was that celebrated in 1415, but it was brought out on many occasions subsequently during all of the wars between Britain and France in the 18th century, during the Napoleonic Wars, during the conflicts or near conflicts in the 19th century as well.
600th anniversary of Battle of Agincourt is one of the great days in English history. We have a great victory to celebrate, and we're not going to stop celebrating it while the French remain on the other side of the Channel, being reminded about the great victory of the English. But seriously speaking, nonetheless, it is a great moment. It's a pivotal moment in European history, changed the way many things unrolled and reshaped the map of Europe for a period at least.
As I always say, the celebration of our great defeats is one of the major tradition in French historiography. You know, it's important that a French scholar comes to celebrate Agincourt today.
Many of the lectures were based on cutting-edge research, which is shedding a brand new light on the medieval battle.
I have recalculated the size of the English army, making it larger than in traditional accounts, but also for the French army I've reduced the size of that. Some of the ideas we have of 40 or 60,000 are just too large. I've suggested around 12,000 for the battle. So it's a revisionist view, but based on research.
I'm going to be talking out about a specific aspect of this war, that's the war at sea. I'm a specialist on crime lists and activities at sea in periods of war and periods of truce, who was beating up whom and how much they lost, and in the end did anybody win in these wars at sea, or was it just a draw when everybody suffered? I
will talk about the Kingdom of France at the time of Agincourt, 1415. The kingdom was torn apart by a great civil war opposing the Armagnac and the Burgundians. And it was one of the worst conditions to make war against the English at this time.
I'm actually going to tackle a really difficult thing about the positive sides of war, and therefore to have a serious discussion from lots of different angles about why this battle is so important.
There are loads more Road to Agincourt events being held throughout the summer, and Professor Curry recommends a visit to the wreck of Henry V's Grass Jeu in the Hamble, which is currently undergoing further excavations. Rachel Hutchison for Solent News Now.